Hello YouTube, this is Undeads93 coming back at you, and this is my starting week of these videos being 30 minutes long, so let's get this started. So, where we last off, we faced this guy with certain Pokemon and defeated him, and we're going to continue through this place. So, let's see. Let's swap out to Mr. Rat again. Also, here is, I will be putting out a shout out to, ThePokemonSavage. Mainly just because, and to check out his videos, they're quite interesting. He also has a new kind. He also introduced a new kind of Nuzlocke, which actually seems like a quite interesting idea. Which is, I suggest you watch that. Let's see who to level up. Let's go Feather. Yeah, Feather's leveled up. So, let's see. So, let's see. I think I already... But since these two videos are going to be 30 minutes long, means I'm going to be able to get a lot more done, because I'll be about the equivalent of about 5 episodes, so yeah, a lot will be getting done. So we now have Mr. Rat fighting this Zubat, which he's pretty much going to dominate. So there goes that. And Mr. Rat's now level 12. About to say 20 there for a sec. That would have been wrong. I think I already faced you. Yep. Okay, I think there's a... okay, there's an item over here. Okay. And I think that's the end of trainers in that majority of area, so... let's see. What should you... So let's use Mr. Rat again. So... let's just defeat this thing. Even though it uses Leech Life, it is still nothing compared to Mr. Rat. And there goes down the Zubat. And Manny's now level 10, which is good. And let's swap him for Fee. And let's use a potion on Mr. Rat. Okay, so I think there's a guy over here. If I could get to these people before all these Pokemon just keep trying to battle me. Okay, Fees doesn't take that long to get to the next level. Let's send out Mr. Rat again. Mr. Rat pretty much seems to be the prime Pokemon to kill these Zubats, which is good. So, pretty much this Zubat's screwed. Bye-bye, Zubat. Good job, Mr. Rat. Let's see what this guy has to say. He's looking for fossils. Well, there's a guy at the end of this cave that actually has some fossils for you. And let's see. She's like, hey, it's way bigger than I thought. It's like, it's a cave. What do you expect? And she sends out an Oddish, which can't do much against Fee, but Fee can't really do much against this thing, so I'm going to send out King, since King has Peck. And it's going to use Absorb, and good thing King isn't part ground type, because he's just poison type, so it just does minimal damage. We should do a pretty good chunk. and lower down our evasiveness. Interesting. Let's just use pack again, and one more should take this thing down. Use pack again, and there goes that Oddish. And Fee's now level 10, which is good. And King's now level 12. Awesome. I think he needs like 4 more levels and becomes a Nidorino. And you learn double kick, so that's even better move too. Let's see. Let's just send out Feather so I can just take down this thing easily. Use Gust, which pretty much did a lot more than Peck did, so that's good. And one more Gust to end this spell sprout. And bam, we defeated this last. And Fee's now evolving. And Fee pretty much can now take these Zubats down pretty easily. Let's actually check out Fee for a sec. Let's see. Its special attack's pretty good, and has compound eyes, which pretty much means when Fee gets what's it called? Any of the powders will pretty much always hit, so that's a good thing. Look at Geodude. I think he can probably take it down in a one hit. Oh, or not. Okay, this thing's gonna die anyway. So, this is good. We'll most likely get through Mount Moon, probably in just this episode alone. Okay, let's see. Just placed enter with more Pokemon. And a Team Rocket Grunt. That's what he has to say. It's like, we're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. I'm like, psh, you know how many Team Rockets I've already defeated? I've defeated 1. It's like, ha ha ha, kid. That is nothing. Like, psh, you don't know how many Team Rocket Grunts I'm going to defeat with by the end of this series. So, got it quite a bit. Confusion, which should do a pretty big chunk to this thing. A good thing Fee's faster than this thing. And that's gonna do jack a crap. Which is good. And confusion. Oh yeah. I should probably go over the schedule for next week. Well, yeah, next week. So for next week, I'll be continuing my key animated animes month with Angel Beats, which is how to say, it's the only key animated anime I know that isn't based off a visual novel. I could be wrong, but that's what I've seen so far. Also, in the comments below, put if you want me to start a playthrough of the visual novel I have, which would be quite interesting because the one I have is quite interesting on its own merit. So, okay, there we go. This guy has, I think he has a Rattata and something else. Rattata. Alright, good thing King's at a higher level. Let's double kick this thing. And bam, there goes that Rattata. That's why I swapped out, because Like, he doesn't really have any good fighting moves for a while. King right now pretty much has the best fighting moves right now. So, sorry Manny, but King kind of outdoes you, like 100-fold. And a Zubat. Let's use Fee for that. Bam. And Confusion. Good, we confused it. Now hit yourself. Oh, it didn't hit itself. Eh, whatever. It used Leech Life, so that's not going to do anything. So let's just Confusion this thing again. And bam, there goes that. And that guy is now down, so let's swap you to background, and actually let's swap you with all the view. Manny, you're pretty much the weakest member on my team. Hey look, it's a Zubat. It is going to die. Let's send out Fee. Okay. And now we're fighting a hiker who's pretty much scared that we've just popped out of nowhere. Which is kind of true and also kind of not true. Yeah, Manny could kind of handle these things, but I would rather use either Nidoran or Wartortle. But if he learns Karate Chop, he's pretty much going to take these things down like they're nothing, so either way. Oh, now I learned Karate Chop. Okay, good. And he sends out two dudes, so let's keep you in here. Karate Chop. Yeah, it is a pretty big chunk to this thing, so let's go with another chop. And let's keep Manny in. Against both those Pokemon, pretty much just use Mud Sport. And that did kind of crap. Karate Chop that thing. And it still did jack of crap, but interesting. Bam, Manny's now level 12, which is good. Let's see. So we've got a Moonstone, which we'll use later on King in this series to evolve him. Let me actually use some of these potions. And one on King, because there is a Team Rocket Grunt that will probably try killing you. Okay, so let's put King to the forefront, since there's that Team Rocket punk that I'm definitely gonna be into submission. Hey look, it's a Paris. And King can kill it. And one hit. Good. Good thing King is... ah, crap. Not paralyzed. Please tell me I have paralyzed heal. And I do. Suckers. Bam. Screw you, Paris. You don't do crap to me. Oh wait. Okay, there's a revive, which is kinda useless in most terms of the word, since if my Pokemon die, they're pretty much dead for good, so that'll pretty much just be sold off. So, yeah. Let's take down that Zubat, and Zubat's now down. These Zubats. Actually, can't take these down. Let's see. Okay, that did an okay amount, but not much. That's not good. Took 5 damage just from one tackle. And let's face this guy with his Eradicate that shouldn't be Eradicate, since that's always one thing that perplexed me in these Pokemon games, which is, or I think he has Eradicate. And bam, there goes that Rattata. Is how trainers have Pokemon that are higher level, or actually lower level than they could be. That's a saying true. So let's use Manny, or Skull. I gotta stop getting their names mixed up. Okay, so I'm guessing they changed it, because I think I remember somebody in this place having Eradicate. I don't know. Maybe I'm on some form of drugs. And it's a Zubat. Let's swap King for Fee. So far I believe this episode's going quite well. So, good job, Fee. You took down a Zubat. 1 hit. Now let's actually swap everybody around. Put Fee in front. Rat behind you. And just swap you two. And good. And there's another Pokemon. Good thing Fee's in the front, since its Confusion's pretty much its most powerful move. I think it's pretty much for a while that Confusion is its strongest move. I think. Let's see. There's one more Team Rocket Grunt from what I remember, and then there's a Super Nerd. I think that's what his name is, or what he's called. There goes another Zubat to the discard pile. And it is due to Confusion. Good. And there's the Team Rocket Grunt. It's like, hey, we're gonna use these fossils for stuff, even though they never do stuff with fossils. The closest people that do stuff with fossils in this universe is Team Plasma. And they just make pretty much a souped up version of another Pokemon, from what theories are. It's like, Genesect is pretty much just Kabutops with battle armor on. Which makes sense and kind of doesn't make sense with the thing since it turns into a bug steel. But I'm not gonna mess with the logic of a video game for much. And let's take down this thing. And I did a big chunk to that. Oh no, not supersonic. Now this Zubat just became like 3 billion times more annoying, unless I hit, which never happens. Let's see, you've really pissed me off. Yeah, so I'm gonna say screw you and bring in Skull. Even though Skull is okay, Skull's faster than this thing. So this Zubat pretty much sucks, since like Zubats are like the most fast, annoying buggers ever. And let's see, the Pokemon of the next guy are, I believe, yeah, they're poison Pokemon, so it's gonna be good for, well, whoops. Wrong Pokemon to use that on, but whatever. I can buy crap tons of potions anyway, so let's just keep, let's heal up you as well. Pokemon, stop getting injured so much. No, not more. And this guy. It's like, hey, I found these fossils. Like, psh, man, I could probably take both these fossils and you probably can't do nothing. But he gets to take a fossil anyway, so whatever. So everyone's just gonna use confusion on these things, which pretty much will kill most of them. Yeah, he missed his poison, so let's take down this thing even more. And there goes Grimer, who pretty much you should use physical attacks on, from what I remember. Voltorb. We use Mr. Rat. Since the only really bad move that this thing can use is Sonic Boom and Tackle. And I think 2 quick attacks should... okay. Okay, this thing's pretty much dead now. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna get out of this cave by the time this episode's over. So let's see. And Caffeine, which pretty much you should use special moves on, from what I remember. Or how I play this game on my actual game. So let's confusion this thing to death. Yep. Or I get a critical hit, so either way that's awesome. And bam, Fee's now level 13, so... And try and learn Poison Powder. I'll learn that. Since that could replace pretty much everything that I have, since most of my moves are complete crap. And there we go, we defeat this guy. It's like, hey, I'll share, even though I beat this guy into submission. You have the Dome Fossil and the Helix Fossil. Let's send out Fee. Just send out Feather real quick. Let's see. Which fossil is which? Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Dome Fossil since that's the fossil for Kabuto, and I like that one more than I do Ammonite, since I'm not really much of a fan of Ammonite and Omastar, since Kabutops looks awesome and he has giant scythe hands and is also kind of, in theory, Genesect with, well, and Genesect is an upgraded version of Kabutops, is what people say. Which is an interesting concept, since most Pokemon have never really been modified except Mewtwo, but his whole nature has kind of been modified. And with Generation 6 coming around, it kind of explains that plot point even more. So, let's see, we have Mega Punch, which we'll teach to a Pokemon. We'll teach that to Manny, since it is a pretty good move, from what I remember. And like, it has a decent accuracy. But I'm going to teach Mega Kick to King, since that move is pretty much a lot better. But now let's teach Mega Kick to somebody. Let's see who can actually learn it. Let's see, we have Manny. Okay. Screw it, Manny's going to learn both these moves. Let's get rid of Leer. So, bam. Manny now has Mega Kick. Well, actually, I'm thinking this is probably going to be my only episode for today. Mainly for the reason that this episode is quite a bit longer. So, I'm sorry that I'm not uploading 2 episodes today. But, this is more content, I guess. If you guys disagree with that and you want me to upload 2 30-minute episodes, I can do that. But those kind of take up a lot of time. So, let's heal up our Pokemon right away. And we'll see what we can get in the grass. That'll probably be the end of this episode. Maybe. So, let's see. What can we get in Route 4? Let's see. Good thing we haven't had any fatalities yet, so. Rattata, which I already have. So, let's see what else we can bump into real quick, since I am having Dupe's Claws. A Spearow, I can deal with that. Sucks we don't have Sleep Powder, though. Let's send out Skull. Let's use Tackle. Okay, that will do. Now to capture this thing, so oh man, almost had it. It's gonna try leering us. Let's try another Pokeball. And bam, we have caught ourselves a Spearow. So pretty much with this week, expect my 30-minute long episodes, and let's see, who's very bird-like? A mean bird. I don't know. I'm just gonna name it Spear for right now, and I'll probably think of something later when I get to the. So that is it for Route 4 of us capturing a Pokemon, and we're pretty much done with this episode. So let me go heal up again and properly end off this episode. So, thank you YouTube for watching, and that'll probably be the end of the episode, so goodbye.